Welcome to DU Digimon.
Hello and welcome to DU Digimon and welcome to another deck profile. If you're liking this content, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and ding that notification bell so you're not missing out on any of the latest content. We are looking at Greymon today. I am finally returning to Greymon after a little while. I've not been very happy with it as of late. I'm still not that happy with it, I will be honest. This is the best I can come up with for the current meta. I have been doing some experimentation with Greymon. For example, looking at BlackWarGreymon OTK, looking at some weird kind of ways of implementing DNA Digivolution into Greymon. So let me know if you guys want to see that sort of stuff as well. But this is what I've come up with BlackWarGreymon. So there's a lot of tamer stuff going around at the moment. There's a lot of aces going around at the moment. So I figured kind of having more of that tamer hate, more of that Digivolution potential would be a good way of kind of going. But let's go with our X. So first, I've gone for the bog standard BT14 Coromon just to help us with our draw and our consistency. Do we miss the DP boost sometimes? Not really, but I am liking the consistency with this because we can get in with our rookies and get some draws. It's a little bit more kind of, you could use the BT5 Coromon instead of this one as well, but this does allow our rookies to get a draw as well, so I think it is just a better egg. Then going into our rookies, we've got 4 copies of BT9 Agumon X, such as Greymons and Omnimons, or Greymon or Omnimons, and an X antibody, which is really nice. We've also got 2 copies of the BT14 Agumon. I did experiment with using BT17 in this, but I just found it never really came up. There are some builds I have been experimenting with that though, so again, let me know if you want to see those. But the BT14 Agumon is nice and simple. You've got a table with Ty in its name. You kind of go up into a Greymon. Enough said. It's for free of cost. You also get a 2k boost on your turn if you're Greymon or Omnimon, so really nice. We've then got 1 copy of the BT11 Agumon X. I was originally running more of this, but this is quite awkward if we have the Greymon X's with Greymons because they can't evolve on top of this. Only these guys here can. So it can be a bit awkward, but I wanted an extra searcher. It could be really nice potentially with this Greymon because it will be named Agumon potentially. So I do like that, but he is a bit awkward to use. So he does provide a protection inheritable if we do have him, and he also reveals top 3, adds 1 card for Greymon or X antibody in his name, 1 black tamer. That's the other awkward thing about him as well, because he has a Greymon or an X antibody. Sometimes you want both, so that's why the BT9 one I tend to find is the better searcher of the two, but as a one-off, I think he works fine. Then we've also going to our champions. We've got 3 copies of the Greymon X from BT9, gives you that protection effect. With if you've got Digimon of the same level, you can strip them away from your stack and then survive a deletion or a bounce, so really nice. Got 2 copies of the ST1 Greymon just to give us a bit of old school aggression, really good with that security tap +1. We've got Greymon X limited, still limited. I hope one day he comes off the ban list because it'll make Greymon great again. But he is kind of busted still, so when you're with Digivolve on top of him, reduce the cost by the amount of colours of the Digimon you're going into, the Greymon you're going into. So if you're going into any of these Greymons, they're getting reduced by 2 because all of them are dual colour. Then we've also got the BT17 Greymon in here just for a bit of kind of early game removal, as well as also potentially something to play out our tamers with if we get deleted. So he can be pretty cool. Then we're going into our level 5. So I've got 2 copies of the BT8 Metal Greymon. I brought this one back because I reckon the D-Digivolve is quite good, especially in a world where we've got aces. It's got a little bit of a removal as well, deleting a 3000 DP or less after you've done the D-Digivolve. Also allows your Dragonkins to kind of attack unsuspended Digimon, which can be really useful. Something I was playing with in the level 6 slot was actually the old, I think, BT3 Blitz Greymon, and unfortunately because he's a cyborg, he doesn't work with this card, which is a real shame because I was really excited to try and use that card in this build, but it just doesn't work. Then we've got the BT11 Metal Greymon X. So if when you're Digivolving, you get the Digivolution DP reduction protection, which can be very useful against certain decks. And also if you've got Metal Greymon or X antibody underneath, you pop a 6 KLS. Again, useful, especially if we de-Digivolved it first with this. Then we've got the 3 copies of the Metal Greymon from BT12. Raid, when you switch target, you then play out a Tamer for 4, which is 4 less cost, really good, and it has piercing on the inheritable, so really good. Then going into the level 6s, we've got 1 copy of Gaomon, just for that security block attack +1, and the cheeky D Digivolve. Honestly, I can see you playing at this in 2, and you could go 2-2 on all of these. But I do find that BlackWarGreymon X tends to still be the better wall, especially because we've got so many wide decks, we need as many ways of being able to block as possible. And being able to block twice, essentially, with that redirect, really is helpful. Both of them have reboot, both of them can trigger the inheritable of BlackWarGreymon X from EX07, which is opponent's turn. When a Digimon becomes unsuspended, if this Digimon has Greymon or Omnimon in its name, you then trash the top of their security stack, so really nice. Then going into the old BT8 BlackWarGreymon, this one, essentially, if you've got black sources underneath you, you delete Tamers. If you've got red sources underneath you, you delete Digimon, and it's up to a play cost of 6, so you potentially hit 2 Tamers with this, or 2 Rookies, you know, so it can be pretty useful. And then when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, you unsuspend this Digimon. So if you swung in first and then delete a Digimon, you're then going to be able to go into the unsuspend and stuff like that. Sorry, I got a bit distracted there because my work laptop just bombed. I am on my lunch break again doing this sort of stuff. Like and subscribe, please. Anyways, then going into the level 7s, I'm actually going with Gallimon Crimson Mode Ace to give us an Ace. Unfortunately, you can't use Omnimon Ace in this because you need BlackWarGreymon for that sort of stuff. So you can't, we don't have a searchable Ace apart from the incredibly terrible and out-of-date BlackWarGreymon Ace and the WarGreymon Ace, and it's just, I refuse. But Crimson Mode Ace can do pretty well, deletes up to 15 play costs worth of Digimon, especially because we've got a double blocker here. If we manage to block twice with BlackWarGreymon and then they swing into the final check, for example, we can Ace on top of Crimson Mode Ace to then blow up their board, so it can be really useful. Then I've also got Omnimon Alter S, the old BT3 one, because this one does wide D Digivolution, triggers D Digivolution on all of your opponent's Digimon, and then deletes all Digimon with 5000 DP or less. So really cool. To be fair, I remember Alex talking about this before. Once we get the Megidramon Ace for Gallimon, he's potentially a really good tech card in Gallimon because you can up his DP deletion after de-digivolving the entire board, which is really useful. He also, when attacking, he can become unblockable if you remove one of the level 6s from underneath you, so it can be pretty useful for like a final swing. Then going into the Tamers, we've got 2 copies of the ST15 tie, gives you that 2 or fewer sets free, and then also gives you that draw 1, gain 2000 when attacked under switch, and that's for all turns. Then we've got the 3 copies of the BT12 tie, gives blocker to all of our stuff, so this is where we're getting our double blocking from. Also gains memory whenever we go into a Greymon or an Omnimon. We've then got 2 copies of Crimson Blaze just to help us with wider boards and to stop things from playing effects. There's a lot of Digimon, a lot of decks that like to play Digimon by effects now. Like the Centralmon, for example, EOSmon, all this sort of stuff likes to do that sort of thing. So we've got a way of kind of mitigating it. We've got 2 copies of Fireball. Again, helps us with deleting small boards and also gives us a cheeky draw 2 to help us with our consistency. We've got 3 copies of Offense Training to help us search the majority of cards in the deck. We've also got Laplas's Demon at 1 as a little just force them to attack to help clear some of their stuff. And then we've got 2 Protoforms in here. I've toyed with whether or not I should go with the BT9 one again, just because sometimes I do miss it. But the Protoform I tend to find is better for recovering our pieces and helping us with our consistency. But that's the build. Let's see if we can jump into a game. Hopefully we won't go against anything too quick, because Greymon is still pretty slow by modern Digimon standards, but wish me luck. Let's get into a game. There we go, so we're in a game. It took a little bit long to load then, so I was a little bit worried. But let's see. Going first, I think this is going to be okay. So I am going to keep it. Just we've got some ways of drawing and searching, so let's see what we can do. Hatch our Coromon, let's see what we're going up against in just a second. Go to our Ogumon, that's us, there we go. Into Ogumon, get another draw, to our Ogumon X, get another cheeky draw, and then we're going to go into Offense Training for 2. Hopefully we don't go into 2 things that are not red. One thing's not red, at least we get to add Greymon X. This is always the issue with Greymon. That's why I've been exploring with like using draw cards rather than search cards. So I've explored Metal Cannon. I saw that get used in BlackWarGreymon OTK. I've tried it in this. It's kind of tricky to use. We're going up against Syndromon. So this will be interesting. I tested against Syndromon last night, and it went well. So hopefully this will go well for us as well. There's the physical training. We've got the rookie. So go into the Junkmon. Cute little junky beaver. And then put the Orisa out as well. So our aim is going to be to kill the Orisas. Try and kind of clear them off the board. Right, let's leave you in the racing for a minute. We'll go 3 into Pokemon. It does give us one, unfortunately, but we need stuff. Let's grab Greymon and grab Tai. Then those to the bottom. And then we'll go 2 over here into Greymon. If this Agumon lives, we'll use Agumon X to get more searching. They are going to go up to 3. This is one issue of giving them a Digimon, but we kind of need to search. Could have used the offense training, granted, but you know, the Agumon gave us 2 things, which is pretty good. We're going to get to play out another Orisa. See what they're going to do. Another Junkmon, okay. Won't be able to overclock. Nice, we've got BlackWarGreymon, so let's end the breeding there. We'll go 0 into Greymon X in raising. And go. Which one of you do we go into now? Let's go into you. Greymon X, nice. Get a search. And now we get Greymon X. Annoyingly, I need to spell Greymon more than Greymon X. So we're taking that. Those there. Then I think we're going to want to swing in with this. Let's try and make it so they're not moving and make it start turn. Annoyingly, they still will be. But we can go. Do we want to go into offense first? I mean, I'll get a lot more memory if we do that. Let's go into Tai. Give the 1000 and blocker, and then we've got that set up next turn. That's going to be where they're going to be able to hit us quite heavily, which will be a little bit tricky to do with. Because they're going to go up to 3, less chance of being able to force them to pay too much memory to do something. We've got quite an opportunity to choke us, in fact. Sorry, just heard my laptop bonk off again. I'll let you sort it. If I draw a Crimson Blaze, that would be very nice. So hopefully we do. If not, I think I know what we can do. another one. Ooh. Oh boy. Come on, give us a Crimson Blaze. Come on, deck. Give me a Crimson. Ooh, Icon's interesting deck. Okay. Give me a Crimson Blaze. Damn it. No Crimson Blaze. Okay, so I think we're just going to go for it. They are going to give us some triggers here, but you never know, we might be able to get a Crimson Blaze. Copium. Go after Copium. Let's go offense training. Let's go on top of Greymon X to Metal Greymon. And that will get to gain a memory. To de-digivolve this one. And then delete something. I'll shoot ones. It will get to place 2 more bodies out. So we are in a bit of a pickle. Not gonna lie. Oh, you triggered both Digimons. That's silly. You only have to trigger one. Oh, nice. Security minus me. Let's go. I'm going to go in with this Pokemon. Get a draw. And go. Game will let us. There you go. 1 into BlackWarGreymon X. I'll get B minus. That was a top draw. Okay. They're going to be able to do the other Emissar, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and we'll delete something. We'll delete this one, I guess. Oh, maybe they don't get trigger or something. We'll go to BlackWarGreymon next. And we will kill both of their tamers. So now we've got a DP minus, DP reduction protected, big boy who can block twice because he'll delete something if they go in, block, you know, and we've got the Crimson Mode Ace in hand, so this could very well go in our way. Ideally, I'd rather save my Crimson Mode Ace so I can go to BlackWarGreymon next turn, but see what happens. Plus, also, if we block and we've got the Greymon in our hand, I'm going to spend, we don't get the trash. So, much rather do that. Now, having to think. I mean, they can't minus me. I've also got the deletion protection, the bounce protection live. Not that Centralmon is really going to be doing that. Come on, knocked. Has someone knocked you out? Oh! You can't DP minus me though. Unfortunately, we don't have the piercing underneath us, but that's okay. That only lasts for a turn, right? End of your opponent. Oh, it isn't the end of my turns. Ah, snap. Never mind. That's annoying. Here I was chatting all of that. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's really bad. Damn, Troopmon is better than I thought it was. Yeah, until the end of your opponent's turn, yeah. Oh, no. Well, we're going to need Crimson Blaze. Or I hard play. I mean, I could hard play the Gallimon Crimson Blaze, but I feel like that's also a wouldn't pass turn if we do it now. Yeah, screw it, I'm doing it. Screw it. You can't tell me what to do. Get that. And it's 15. So we can also delete all of those as well. Can't attack, obviously, but that's most of their board gone. Then go. Do we go offense? Or do I go to Greymon? I think I'll go. Or I could go into this Greymon. Yeah, let's have some fun. Let's go to this. Let's see what they do. We've definitely got a game on our hands. They cleared me. I cleared most of them. What's the difference is they'll be able to go to that. They may very well be able to minus this down. Minimum they'll minus it by 12. If they're going to Synchronmon. If they're going to Cherubimon again, then they'll minus it by 8. What a conundrum. We basically just press the reset button on each other's boards, which is quite funny. Every 10 cards in every player's trash, so I've got 14, I've got 12. So I can... Actually, I might have game next turn. Because if this does survive, swing in, it'll trash 2, do the final check, and then this can swing the game. So we might even have game next turn. Come on, knocked. You're gonna knock me out boredom. Oh, he's gone into it again. Okay. Is that going to do enough though? I think that's only going to be a -8. But it will still be applying to this, so that will be dangerous if I go in. Although I can just do it the other way around, can't I? Yeah. I mean, unless he's got another ace handy, which would be a bother. That there. There. Do we have some fun first? Let's have some fun first. We might get wrecked, but let's have some fun first. Go here. Do a search. Grab. Already got that in hand. Let's grab the Greymon. Gonna be? Got 1,000. Got 1,000. 5. So I could do that again that quickly. Don't know what the point would be, but I don't think we can kill that. As much as I'd like to. Let's go. Meh, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it again. It's fun. Do it again. I might be throwing, but this is funny, so I want to do it. This. Gain 3k. That was 10. Delete one of these. Then go to Greymon X now. Search. Both would be funny. I think we'll just go to Greymon X. Then go. Ah, annoyingly, I don't have the thing I wanted though, which would have been nice. Don't have either of the things we wanted. Oh, so maybe we should have done this actually. Oh. I've only got the Greymon EX. Let's see. So if I go to that, it costs me 4, 5. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, so let's go. Let it go in with Greymon X. Do that. Get a draw. Then we should be able to swing him with this. Trash 2. And swing for go. Boom! There we go. So I didn't need to do any of that evolving. But I wanted to just show some of the funny stuff that you can do with Greymon stuff now. But that's the build. Again, I kind of predicted it. I tested against Syndrome last night and it went well. It went well again. So it could be relevant. A relevant matchup for Greymon. The issue is seeing how well it does against stuff like Blue Hybrid, Blue Armor, Imperial. That's where we're going to run into some problems. But yeah, that's my BlackWarGreymon tribal deck, guys. It's nice to kind of bring Greymon back to the channel, kind of bring us back to our roots. But let me know what you guys think about that. Like, subscribe, ding your notification bell. Let me know what other sorts of Greymon builds you'd like to see, or any other Digimon builds, of course. And we'll be more than happy to take a look into those. But until next time, keep it digital.